Hello, all you vault-dwelling maniacs, and to the peoples of Nindalore. I got another mod drop for you. But first, let's get this YouTube stuff out of the way. Smash that like button and share the video on social media like dog meat taking a dump in the yard. And leave some comments on the video because the YouTube algorithm gets all hot and bothered if you do that sort of thing. And then it spreads around the video like Piper spreading rumors around Diamond City. If you want to support the channel directly, use the Ko-Fi link in the description. And if you really like the content, consider joining as a channel member and becoming one of the peoples of Nindalore. Otherwise, use the join button or the thanks button below the video. Okay, that's all taken care of, so let's get on with this shit. Roll that intro.
Park the car in the yard? How about I hammer you in the heart with a haymaker?
This mod is another one of my settlement cleanups. This time it is Greentop Nursery. There's various Radiant quests which start this mission after Piss and Gravy gives you the quest. It might be something like go rescue a kidnapped settler, but in this case, it is to go take out some raiders, which are giving the settlers some trouble. Well, in this case, I had to go wipe out some bad guys at Dunwich Boars. Once you get done whatever they want you to do, then you, of course, have to go back to them. Then you have access to the workshop. Okay, so let's take a look at the settlement in the workshop, and I'll tell you what I did to the place. First of all, I cleaned up all the trash and things which you couldn't scrap in the vanilla game. I replaced the greenhouse itself with a repaired version and made scrap recipes for the greenhouse tables and the ceramic planter thingies. I also replaced the house with a repaired version so there aren't any holes in the walls or in the roof. I mean, it looks like something I could actually want to live in. I moved the mattresses that were in the shed next to the house. I thought that putting where the settlers slept outside in a shack when there was a perfectly good house pretty much seemed pretty stupid. I added an armor and weapons workbench out in the shack because it made sense to me to put that sort of thing out there. I cleaned up all the scrub brush and smoothed the land so you can build easier without having grass and bushes all sticking into your buildings and shit. Speaking of building things, I expanded the build area outside of the workshop border. To the north and south, the build area extends almost to the road on either side. Behind the house, it goes a little ways out further past the workshop border, but not real far. Past the greenhouse, the build area extends quite a distance to cover the open field to give you more room to build homes for your settlers. The height of the build area is somewhat increased, so that if you want, you can build a little bit higher as well. I added some more resources to the workbench just to get you started. If you've used my settlement mods before, you know that I added 500 of each component and 750 of steel and wood. I figured that should be enough to build what you need to build in the settlement to get it all started. Do you like the increased resources in my settlement cleanups? You know the drill. Leave a comment below the video and let me know. But that isn't all that I did. The one thing about Fallout 4 is when adding new buildings or replacing existing structures in the creation kit is that it will break the previs, which is commonly called the pre-cull data. You might have seen this problem in other Fallout 4 mods. You come to a place where the ground is missing and things like bridges or other such shit is just not there. You can still walk over the area as it has collision, but the piece is invisible. This means that a mod is affecting the pre-cull data of that area. It's not game breaking, but visually it's really fucking annoying, especially if it happens over a wide area. I found a mod for Xedit that removes the pre-call data from a plugin, which is supposed to fix the problem. At least that is what the mod author says it's supposed to do. So I have run this Xedit script on all my plugins for Mighty Clean Settlements in an attempt to avoid these sort of problems being caused by my mods. Eventually I will run it on any plugins which make changes to the game world, and hopefully I will solve the problem altogether in my game. It would be great if you experience this in your game with just my mods loaded to let me know about it either in the comments on the video or comments on the mod page. With you guys' help, I can make my mods much better for all of you to enjoy. And finally, we come to the requirements for this mod. Like all of my prior mods, it only requires the unofficial Fallout 4 patch and the Game of the Year edition. That's pretty simple, right? This mod is, of course, an ESPFE, so it is load limit friendly. Maybe one day I will figure out how many ESPFEs can be loaded into the game though, right? Okay guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Thanks for watching. This mod is available for PC and exclusively on Shaken Mods. I know. The title says Xbox, but if you watch the video on the card appearing right now, you will learn why it isn't on Xbox. So until next time, guys, keep your powder dry, shoot straight, rookie, and remember that war never changes.